Welcome to my channel, everybody. Today this is a discussion about the vector, and this is here the some theory I want to introduce to all of you. And about the vector, which is means it is a with a physical quantity with it has a magnitude value and related with the direction. Okay, and that direction and related with physical quantity is called the vector. And about the discussion with vector, there was another point, that is a scalar quantity. Okay, a scalar quantity is a physical quantity like meter, like heat, like etc. Temperature, volume, density. These type of quantity are called the scalar quantity. But vector has a direction with their physical value. Suppose let us assume I started travel from the station Howrah to Lilwa, and then Lilwa to Bali, and the total distance Howrah to Lilwa is 5 kilometer, and Lilwa to Bali there was a 2 kilometer. The total displacement here is 7 kilometer, and this numerical value is called the scalar value. And with this direction, so the train was directed to go to the east to west, and this directed to the Howrah to Bali, and this directed notation is called the vector. Okay, now see about some point need to discuss with all of you. Because in my childhood there was some mistake for the direction, and see what is the main point to learn. And see here, if a particle, number 1 point, like here, this is a particle starts from A to B, and this magnitude value is called the scalar quantity, but it is directed to that, so it is notation is like AB. So it's called the vector direction where the particle goes to the A to B. And if we and this also can be written as like minus B to A, and like that the particle this direction is shows that the particle goes to A to B, but here is given that minus, and we symbolize B to A, so it means shows that the particle are go to A to B. And now the numerical value of AB, number 2, therefore the value I have magnitude of that, but length of AB or length of AB, which I just says that the if we travel from Howrah to Bali, then Bali to Howrah to Lilwa, and Lilwa to Bali, the total distance is the 7 kilometer, then this called the length. Okay, this called the length of vector AB, and this is equal to denoted by mod of AB. This is the scalar quantity. Okay, and number 3rd, the unit vector. The unit vector along AB, and this is equal to vector AB by length of AB. And unit vector is called the vector whose length is 1 unit. If we take the magnitude of this and the length is 1 unit, so that's why it's called the unit vector. And number 4, and find the length of the vector whose length is 5 unit, like that. Therefore the vector whose length is 7 unit, this is equal to 7 into this unit vector. So like that you can find easily the vector whose length is 5 unit, 7 unit. Okay, now question number 5. Question number 5, if a two vectors are parallel, like these are these, and goes to here A and this is B, these are two vectors are parallel, and then we can write vector A is equal to lambda into scalar quantity of vector B. Okay, number 6 point, and this is the most vital point. So just we says that in my childhood there was a learning for the vector, the particular goes to this, and we learning the second direction would be this, but not needed to learning the direction what the particular goes from to that. Okay, now see, just point out here, mention here that this is a O, this is a O, this is a position vector. I mean to say here O and A and B. This is a triangle, and triangular rules here is the total displacement of the particle. Some particles start from A, then go to B, and then O, and then go to A. So total displacement is 0. That is the logic, otherwise nothing. Okay, so this is the main point. AB plus BO plus OA, and this is the main point of the vector direction, and this is BO, and this is OA, and BO can be written as OB plus OB, and from the point of view is this. Okay, this is OB minus OA. So AB can be, this is B here, so first of all B here with respect to the origin, so we can write here OB minus OA. So AB can be represented as a OB minus OA. This is the main point. And number 7, yes, 7, C, okay, this is A, and this is B, and this is O. With respect to the position vector, here is A, and this is a B, and another point in between AB, middle, not exactly the middle, this is the position vector of R. We have to find where R divide AB in the ratio M is to N, and then what is the position vector of R here. Okay, and same as the coordinate geometry like that. Okay, see here R divide AB, so we can write here the section ratio, that is if we take AB, AR, this is AR, sorry, this is AR, this is AR, direction to the A to R, then also this ratio is represented by R to B, not B to R, so this divided by R to B. Okay, and this is equal to, you have given M by N ratio, R divided in the ratio M is to N. So this is the notation of vector. So now AR is equal to, you can write here OR minus OA, OR minus OA, and RB is equal to written by OB minus OR. Okay, just M by N. See, this is the point. AB is equal to OB minus OA. Just we have I have to discuss with the 6th number point. Okay, now the position vector of A here is A. Okay, small a. So this is here OR minus OA. OA is A here, and OB is B here minus OR, and that is M by N. And if we multiply this, then we get OR is equal to, so that is M into B plus N into A, okay, by M plus N, and this is the position vector, or we can easily find this. Okay, and now the second point, now the 7, 8 point. Related to the IJK is the notation of the unit vector which is perpendicular to each other. Okay, mutually perpendicular, like that. This is I, this is I, and this is I here, and this is J. No, this is J here, and this is K. They all are the mutually perpendicular vector, so they make an angle 90 degree. Mutually unit vector, perpendicular to unit vector, they all are make a 90 degree. So that's why you can easily write I dot I is equal to 1. How can we get this 1? So just wait. I dot J is equal to actually 0, but same vector with the dot product is equal to 1 always. Okay, so now take a discussion with that. If the vector A and B, see carefully, this is the direction to A are this direction, B are this direction. So two vectors are exist from the some point like O. So angle between them is theta. So you can write here, this is a theta. This is a theta. So you can write here A dot B. This is a formula, just you all of you have learned this. Okay, vector A and vector dot vector B. Sorry, this is A dot B. This is mod A and mod B and cos theta. So we have to find the this I dot I. Then this is the mod I and cos 0. So this is the length of unit vector is 1. I, j, k are unit vector with related to the coordinate axis. And this is 1 also, so 1. But I dot j, you know they are the mutually perpendicular vector. That's why the angle between them is 90. So we can write here this is cos 90. You know that the cos 90 is 0 here. So that's why the same vector distance between them is here ij with related to the ijk is here 1. But if we take different like y dot j, j dot k, j dot I, their dot product is here 0. So this is here the question. And another point, see carefully, the vector are exists from O, both the vector A and B. But if the vector are this direction and exists in this direction, and if angle between these two is theta, then actually the angle between the two vectors are not theta. So they will be the same direction. This is axis and this is and this is the axis vector. So now in that cases this is a, so it is goes to this position O, and this also goes to the O position. Then angle is this. If angle be given as theta, then resultant angle here is theta, pi minus theta. So angle between, in that case, the two vector A or B, in between the two vector A and B, that is pi minus theta. If these direction are given, so in that case A dot B is equal to mod A, mod B, and cos of pi minus theta. Okay, see carefully. Okay, so this is the main point of discussion. See, so next point here is I want to introduce all of you see with the representation of the vector with respect to the coordinate axis, like a 9. So see, this is a vector position, this is P here, and that is xy. So join with O, this is O. So draw the perpendicular line, and let us assume this is the length of x and this is the length of y, and O and A. So OP, so that is PA and AO, and this is equal to 0. So now OP is equal to AP. See here, this is here PO. So this is here PA, and take on the right hand side, that is AP. This is here OA, AO. So we can write here OA. And this OP vector are this OP vector with related with AP, and this is AP. AP is this is the J vector, unit vector, and this is the I vector. And in the previous direction, this is a unit vector. If we want to find the length whose parallel to the AB, like 7 unit, we want to find the length and whose along AB, then we get the unit vector like AB by mod of AB with multiplied by 7. And here is the unit vector along AP. AP is J. AP here is J. And with the want to get the length, here is X. So X into J here. And same as OA. There is length B here Y. And with goes to along. So there was some mistake. This is and Y, and this is the X here. Okay. This is a X and this is a, okay, so that's why this is a Y. And along to OA, there is a unit vector I, and I want to get the vector OA whose length is X unit. Okay, that is X into Y, you can easily write. So that type of vector OP I represent is this. Students, see carefully, this is the easiest method of finding the vector OP which is related to the position vector X, Y. And if we find the length of that vector, that is mod of OP, and this is mod of OP is equal to root over and x square plus y square, and this is x square plus y square. With the help of the Pythagoras rules, we can find the OP length. This is root over x square plus y square. We can easily find that. And also, if you want to find the direction of the OP with respect to the coordinate axis, and therefore we can find easily the unit vector along OP. Okay, unit vector along OP. and that is equal to vector OP by mod of OP. Okay, and that is xi plus yj by root over x square plus y square. That is x by root over x square plus y square into y by root over x square plus y square into j. So this value is called the with respect to the coordinate axis cos alpha and cos beta. This is called the direction quotient with respect to the coordinate axis with the x axis and y axis is x by root over x square plus y square and y by root over x square plus y square. Okay, cos alpha and cos beta. You can say that. Okay. Now the another discussion about some vector like you have given like here. See the point here. 9. This is here 1, and this is here 10. Okay, if the vector be A is equal to A1I, A2J, A3K, and B here is B1I, B2J, B3K. So therefore A dot B, and that is equal to A1 B1, A2 B2, and A3 B3 here. How can we define this type of that? If we dot with that, so I dot I, this is 1. If we dot with this dot, this I dot j, this is 0. So which is discussion here is this I dot j is 0, cos make an angle 90 degrees. As I, j, k they are all are mutually perpendicular. Therefore the angle between the I dot j here is 90. So you can easily write I dot j, I dot k is 0. Same as j dot I is also 0, but j dot j is 1. Mod j into cos 0, so that's why is 1. So we can easily got this relation. Okay, and also the another formula here is mod a and mod b into cos theta. Okay, and now also find a cross b. What is the meaning of a cross b? Let's first write here a vector. This is a vector. Actually, a cross b is a vector which is perpendicular to a and b. A cross b is a vector which is perpendicular to a and b. See here, this is the two vector we have given like a and b. So this is both. This is a cross b. This is perpendicular with b and perpendicular with a. So this is a logic here. And if we want to find the vector a cross b, this is a vector. So that's why we can represent here in the determinant I, j, and k. And after that we have put the coefficient of a. That is a1. A1, A2 and A3, B1, B2 and B3. Okay, this is the A cross B vector. Okay, if you want to find the perpendicular, suppose you have given the two vectors A and B, and now find the perpendicular to A and B. So we have find this and also find the unit vector of that parallel to perpendicular to A and B, which is unit vector. So you can easily find the length of that and divided by magnitude of that. So we can easily find the unit vector along a cross B is this. Okay, so this is the more main discussion about the vector theorem. So after some point also introducing the with the discussion of the problem. Okay, now we have to want to discuss the some problem of this video. See the theory. Okay, see carefully. This is the main important point. Okay. After the next video, I think I want to introduce the next problem here. Okay. And now see the first problem. See the first problem. See the first problem here, 1. So A and B are given there. So find A plus 2IB. So see A equal to 5I 6A minus 7K and B is equal to I plus A minus K. Then find this A plus 2B, A plus 2B, A plus 2B. Okay. And this is A equal to 5I plus 6A minus 7K plus 2B. So B is I plus J minus K. So that is 5i and 2i, this is 7i. Okay, 7i, 6 and 2 plus 8j, 7 and 2, this is 9k. So now find a mod of a plus 2b. So this is vector, okay. So that is equal to and 81. So 50, 50, 100, 14, 113, 113, and this is 81, and 491, root over 194 here. So find mod of that and find the unit vector. Therefore, the unit vector along a plus 2b is equal to a plus this and mod of by root over of 194. Okay, this is your answer. For 2, determine the values of P and Q if they are collinear or parallel. If they are two vectors are parallel, so we can write here lambda A is equal to lambda into B. So this is let us assume A and this is let us assume B. So we can write here A means Pi, 2j and 4k, and that is equal to lambda into B, that is 3i minus qj minus k. So you can easily compare with that. So P equal to 3 lambda and 2 is equal to q lambda and 4 is equal to lambda. Okay, now find P is equal to 3 into 4 and that is 12 here. So 2 is equal to q into lambda, lambda is 4. So you can find easily q is equal to minus 3 by I think this is here 2. Okay, this is 2 here. So this is 1 by 2. This is the value of P and Q. And number 3, say the position vector of the point ABC are given. So you can write here OA. So with respect to origin, so this is your position vector. We can write like now 2i plus 4j minus k, and OB is equal to 4i 5j plus k, and OC is equal to 3i 6j minus 3k. Now find the vector AB and side vector of the triangle ABC. See here A, B, C. Okay, now the vector AB. So AB equal, we can write here OB minus OA. Okay, so OB is equal to 4i 5j plus k. So minus OA is equal to 2i plus 4j minus k here. So 4 minus 2, this is 2i. 5 minus 4, that is j. K plus k, this is 2k. So therefore the vector AB, and this is mod of that, we can write 4 plus 1 plus 4, that is root over 9. So you can write here 3. And now BC. So you have also write OC minus OB here. So BC, OC means that is 3i plus 4j minus 3k. And now OB here is 4i minus 5j minus k.